What's good, y'all? What's good? What's good? Trying to get this thing straight. I appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. I last night I didn't get a chance to get on. I wasn't even trying to because I had so much stuff to do. Let me explain something to y'all, man. We better do any and everything we can. We better do any and everything we can to protect the children, man. We better do any and everything we can to protect these children, man. The children are the future. And our children are under attack right now. Our children are under attack right now, man. All of us are, but our children have less. Our children are more vulnerable. All of us under spiritual and physical and mental attacks. Only difference between the children and us, the grown-ups, we're less vulnerable. We can fight. We can survive a little bit easier and a little bit better. Hey, y'all, chill out. We can survive a little easier and a little bit better than the children. I got some. Let me explain something to y'all before I get going, man. Let me explain something to y'all before I get going, man. Shout out to you, Oliver, for being here. Last night I haven't even Last night I didn't even sleep at all last night. Last night I finished doing my work. I had chores to do. I had to do laundry. I had to clean my guinea pig cage. I had to clean my cat litter. I had to give my kids baths. I had to do so much, to cook dinner, so much when I got home at 10 o'clock. So I had so much shit to do last night. I didn't have time to get on live, I don't have to get on live no day. Nobody, I don't. This ain't a necessity. But let me explain something to y'all. The show that I had planned for yesterday, I actually experienced it firsthand last night because I was gonna do this show right here that I'm doing, talking about the children, how we gotta protect the children, because I got some footage that I came across and I'm gonna show y'all in a little second. For the people who don't know, allegedly, um, a few days ago when they supposedly allegedly had that strike on those ports, they were alleging that, or people were alleging that they heard kids screaming and crying in those ports, in the tankers, in the shipping containers. They heard children screaming and crying at the shipping containers. So they had to pause the work for a couple days to clean up the situation. Allegedly, I'm not saying that's what happened, but I'm saying that's what people are saying, and that's what I've seen. Hold on, let me let this cat out. Here. You're not coming back in here. You're not coming back in here. So that's not what I'm saying is a fact, but that's what is being alleged out here on the internet, in the world. And I've seen and heard the footage. I've seen evidence of the children being shipped around. Let's just say that. I've seen that. Now, I was going to do the topic last night, but God always has a way. God always has a way of dealing and making you understand what you need to understand before you get there, before you go there. Now, every night, for one, let me speak on my experience, and then I'm gonna tie this shit together. All the time, very frequently, for the last 3 months, more than 3 months, but I'll say around 3 months, my lungs have been compromised. My son's lungs have been compromised for about 3 months now. Mostly at night. Not mostly, only at night. Only at night for the last 3.5 months, my son has been, his lungs have been compromised, and he's been like a fish out of water. Now, people say, well, it don't matter, bro. Take him to the doctor. Woody, woody, woo, right? But when you take them to the doctor, they tell you it's nothing wrong. They tell you seasonal allergies. They tell you some mundane bullshit. They tell you some bullshit that has no relevance or has no, it is not even realistic to the symptoms that they're having. They dismiss your symptoms and act like they know what you're going through, and they just give you the same medicines they're giving all the children all around the nation. See, the difference between me, Big Bad, and everybody else, most people are watching this shit and they're realistic. They understand what's going on, but most people can't tie it together because they're not looking at nobody else but their fucking self. See, me, I don't think about myself. I don't look at myself. Last night, I didn't sleep at all. I slept about 1.5 hours all night because my son couldn't even fucking breathe, choking, coughing, couldn't breathe. Every night, this has been going on for months and months and months. When you call your elders, when you call your mothers, when you call your father, they have no advice for you. When you call family members, they have nothing to say. They all say the same thing. Did you take them to the devil? And then when you take them to the devil says the same thing. Oh, everything looks fine. It's okay. Seasonal allergies, woody woo, right? So, and then in severe cases, they're given the same medication to all the kids nationwide who are going through this. They're giving them all prednisone, all of them. And which is a steroid. It's a steroid that, supposedly suppresses cough and shit in your lung. I guess it opens up your airways. Now, I'm not saying that that's not possibly good. I'm not saying that they can't help. But what I am saying is, how do we have a nation of children that are suffering from fish out of water syndrome, George Floyd, I can't breathe syndrome, and the only thing that the doctors do is the same medication on a nationwide basis? I've had coworkers, I've had family members, I've had myself, my son. I know plenty of people all around the nation whose children are suffering at nighttime. I know plenty of people around the nation who they can't breathe at night. Even me, I've been telling y'all, if y'all pay attention to my podcast, I've been telling y'all my lungs have been compromised for the last 3 days. And the reason why I'm coughing and choking on there the last 3 days, if you pay attention, I'll be going live later at night. It starts around 8, 9, 10 o'clock, possibly around 10, and it goes all the way until 5 to 6 o'clock in the morning. So while we're supposed to be resting, while we're supposed to be sleeping, they're torturing us. While we're supposed, and this is all alleged, but it's not alleged because this is concrete, pinpointed evidence that all Americans' children are going through right now, because I'm paying attention to America. I'm not just thinking about Big Betty and my son and my situation. Fuck no. I'm paying attention to everybody. And what we're witnessing is this nation, or whoever's in charge or whatever is going on, we're witnessing our children being attacked. And Big Betty, I'm different from most people. I'm not a coward. So it pisses me off and it makes me want to do something. It enrages me to know that my children, my son, is being attacked while he's supposed to be resting his beautiful body and his beautiful mind and his beautiful soul. He's supposed to be resting at night to develop and get ready for the next day. At night, there's no rest, because if you can't breathe, you can't sleep. And y'all realize something. All these viruses, all these ailments we've been going through, the COVID, all this bullshit we've been going through for the last 4 or 5 years was man-made. All this bullshit we've been going through for the last 4 to 5 years has been man-made. So just because people are like, just because people don't give a fuck to know the truths about life, just because people don't care to understand the realities of life, doesn't mean they're not going to suffer. Did those people in North Carolina ask for what they got? Did those people in Tennessee ask for what they got? Did those people on Florida right now, it's about to smack them? Right now. No, let me stick to this. I'm not going to talk about that. Hold on, y'all. So how could we be so much cowards? Well, we know something's not right. How are we so cowardly? How are we so dumb to where people are suffering from the same thing at the same time, but nobody can correlate it and put it together? Because you know why? Most people, and most of y'all, most of us are looking at life through your eyes only, and only thinking about yourself. You're not thinking about we all are suffering together and we need to all do something. You're not thinking like that. You're thinking, shit, I'll make it through. I'm good. As long as my people good. And that's why we're fucked up right there. That's why we're so messed up right there, is because we're a nation of cowardly people who don't care about nothing unless it involves us. We're a nation of cowards, comfortable cowards who don't care about anything unless it pertains or involves you. And I'm going to explain something to you. All you adults, how could you claim that you care about your child when you do nothing to stand up for the injustices being done to your children? How could you claim that you love your child? How could you claim that you love this world when you don't even value the children that's coming up behind you? Adults, just know our time is almost up. Adults, just know our time on this earth is almost over. So when your time is over, you think the world won't keep going? When your time is done and your ticket is called in and your name is called and you go back to the afterlife, do you think the world will stop just because you die? No, it doesn't. Not at all. So stop thinking so fucking selfishly and thinking, as long as I'm good, everything is okay. Because that is the sellout mentality, and that's the reason why we're so fucked up as a whole right now. It's a bunch of sellouts who are comfortable by themselves on an individual level, so they don't care about the greater good or the mass everybody else. That is why we're suffering right now as a whole. The reason why we're suffering so bad right now as a whole is because we have too many comfortable cowards in America who are so comfortable because they're living a decent lifestyle. So they don't question nor try to stop anything else that's going on because they don't care, because their life is comfortable. And see, motherfuckers who say, man, baby, I ain't having no problems breathing. My kids ain't having no problems breathing, this and that. Just because it's not happening to you doesn't mean it's not happening to millions upon millions of children. I know right now at least 10 children that are suffering at night, all night, every night. At least 10. And while they're suffering and it's going on, nobody's raising awareness. All you motherfuckers got social media. All you motherfuckers got Facebooks. Everybody got Facebook, social media, anything, YouTube, anything. And you don't do anything to spread no positive awareness. You don't do anything to spread no awareness about what's happening. You don't do anything. And I'm not talking down or condemning, but how could you consider yourself a grown adult if you do nothing to save the generations coming behind you? Our parents sold us out to be comfortable in the big city. Our grandparents sold us out to be comfortable in these big cities. The comfortable slaves sold us out, thinking that was going to be a better situation for us. You thought by you putting us, you're gonna let her in. You thought by putting us in these big mass melting pots of chaos and confusion, you thought we were gonna be better off. You were very wrong and very mistaken. You took us from our farmlands. You took us from our countryside lands. You took us from our rural country living lifestyle. And only thing you did was give us nothing. You took us from the country and took us to the big city just to give us a lifestyle of slavery and subordinates. It doesn't make no fucking sense. How could you go from being free, living on your own land, owning your own home, gardening and surviving and living off the land? How could you go from that to being in a city to where you're dependent on McDonald's and Taco Bell to fucking survive? How did you go from that? You know why? Because you didn't care about your children. You didn't give a fuck about us. You didn't give a fuck about the children that you raised up. All you thought was you wanted a more comfortable, convenient lifestyle. And now our children are fucked because of y'all. Our children are fucked up because our grandparents' generation did not do nothing to save us. Our children are fucked up right now because my parents' generation didn't do much to save us. My children are kind of screwed right now because I'm trying my best to do the most that I can to get us out of this hole that our parents and grandparents dug us into. You motherfucking had acres of land in the countryside and sold that shit for a BMW and a fucking condo in the city. You had acres of land in the countryside with animals and livestock, and you sold it for a fucking BMW and a condo in the fucking city. Come on, and it's the last time I'm opening the door for your ass. I'm not here for you. Just chill. How did we go from being self-sustainable, sharecroppers, even during slavery, we were better off than we are now. Even during the caste slavery system, because slavery still goes on to this day. America runs off Dunkin' Donuts. Get out of here. I don't care, bro. You can have whatever you want. Get out of here. America runs off Dunkin' Donuts. And Dunkin' Donuts is our blood, sweat, and tears. America never has not ran off of slavery. If you come in here again, you're going to y'all led us astray and led us to sardine can lifestyle. You led us, we went from being free slaves to roam on the land to being packed high and tight like sardines in a can. You went from being free roaming and free range lifestyle on the farm, on your land, on your house. And you gave that up to be piled on top of each other in a sardine can. And see, it was so many goddamn generations of wealth of our grandparents and mothers and fathers selling us out. It been so many generations of sellouts. Even the show Good Times. Yeah, we're moving on up to the east side on up. We finally got a piece of the pie. The beans don't burn on the kitchen. The beans don't burn on the grill. It took a whole lot of chill right in just to get up that hill. Now we're moving on up to the east side, moving on up to a deluxe apartment in the sky. You motherfuckers sold your soul for a deluxe apartment in the sky. Whatever it is. I'm talking about the fucking brainwash. I don't care about the show. You feel what I'm saying? I'm talking about the brainwash. We've been brainwashed because you keep watching these goddamn TV shows. You keep listening to this goddamn music. You know, I just was listening to that Glorilla song yesterday, and I was listening to the amount of chaos and delusion and confusion in the song. In the song, it said, when Glorilla got a new song, it's called, whatever it's called, she said, boy, you just don't know what you done started. She said, I got hands for a hoe, aka telling women to fight each other. She said he want chance after chance after chance, nigga, no. Telling women don't give men chances no more. Yo, that song is so demonic, yo. All the shit that y'all love is demonic, bro. The shit that you absolutely do every day and love doing is demonic. And y'all love this demonic lifestyle that you're living. And you know what you hate? You hate a lifestyle of order, peace. You hate motherfuckers hate order. Motherfuckers hate peace. They gotta hear some drama. Niggas get on social media just to watch drama, hear drama. Motherfuckers watch people get shot, get killed, all kind of crazy shit, just because we've been desensitized to the point of almost no fucking return. Now it's to the point where people don't even care about children, to the level where we see children getting mistreated. Nobody even says nothing. But you know who does care about your child and the children? The devil. You might not want your child. You might not want to teach your child. You might not want to raise your child. You might get tired of your child. But the devil ain't tired of your child. The devil wants your child. The devil wants to teach your child. The devil wants to raise your child. And what you're going to do, what y'all been doing for decades and hundreds of years, is giving your child right to the devil. Keep giving our children to the devil. We keep giving our children to the devil. We don't even question. You will put a Disney movie on. Y'all trust Disney with your fucking child more than you trust your baby daddy with your motherfucking child. Let me say it again. You trust Disney to raise your child more than you fucking trust the child's father to raise the fucking child. This is a sick, twisted, demented world we're living in. Sick, twisted, and demented. People trust Satan more than they trust themselves. Do you know the Disney symbol has 666 in it? Do you even know what you be doing to your child? Do you even know what your child likes? Do you even care if your child survives? Because all these, let me show y'all something. All these hood chicks, before I get real deep and dark, all these hood chicks who be having these kids, right? They don't care who they subject their kids to. They don't care what they subject their kids to. They don't give a fuck about their children. And they will do anything to fulfill their selfish goals and put that shit off. And listen to this shit. It's a chick. Listen to this shit, man. We're fucked. If we don't wake up, and there's no time to wake up no more. I'm just going to be the one who has to tell it to y'all. There's no time to wake up. There's so many people that's polluted and off the track, that it's going to be hard for everybody else because there's not enough good ones. There's not enough good ones. There's more evil people out here than there's good. Most people are corrupted in the hands of Satan. More people are Satanists than God people. Let's go. I'm not going to keep being optimistic because y'all's hearts are fickle. I'm not going to do it no more. I'm in reality, bro. I had to get my hair lashed. Let me show y'all how trash this generation is. Garbage. Garbage generation. Sometimes when these hurricanes are coming and these fires are burning and shit like that, sometimes I don't get upset because I'm like, damn, this is a trash culture. Do they even deserve to live? I understand how these Illuminati people think sometimes, because I'll be like, damn, do people even deserve to live? And I don't condemn no death on nobody. I'm not nothing like that. What I'm saying is there's so many sinners in this earth. I can understand why the powers that be would try to eliminate so many people. I can understand it now. I damn near can understand it.
Sit on this internet and judge people. At the end of the day, I did what I had. All y'all do is sit on this internet and judge people. At the end of the day, I did what I had to do as a mother. My kids should not go without living life because I can't afford to do something. Like earlier that week, my baby daddy had gave me like $300, but I had to get my hair and stuff done. It's only messed up now because I slept on it. I had to get my hair, lashes, nails, and stuff done. So that's what I had to use the money from him for. My kids make good grades and everything in school, and they want to go to the fair, and they deserved it. So I seen an opportunity with old dude. Like, okay, he been in my inbox and stuff. He been begging me to go out, to take me out and stuff like that. So I gave him my number, conversed with him a little bit, and I invited him out to the fair because I knew he was the type of person that was going to pay for it. So all I did was did what I had to do as a mama to make sure my kids can enjoy themselves. So I don't care how y'all look at me.
She did what she had to do as a mama.
Damn good mother. It's a lot of moms that wouldn't even do what I do to make my kids happy. I am a good mom. You know, like I don't want to. I'm not attracted to him. I did what I had to do.
You hear this?
Fuck that bitch, ain't no respect for him.
Did you hear this shit? And I'm gonna read what she wrote, because she wrote a little, you know, they be writing them big ass social media pages. She said she did what she had to do as a mother to make sure her kids could go have fun. Listen to this shit, y'all, because I don't want to listen to this, y'all. She said she did what she had to do as a mother so her kids could enjoy themselves. For one, your kids don't give a fuck. Your kids, if you cared about your children, you would work hard as a mother and provide for your children what you could provide. These women are so entitled, right? They look at men just as money. Women look at men as money. It's very rare that you have like what we have going on here, where women will listen to a man and understand what he's trying to say. This is very rare. Well, I had to earn this, because I'm gonna tell you something. Women don't listen to men. They don't value men. They're mostly in a higher financial situation than the men in society, so they look down on men. They look at men like either a come up or a come down. Like they look at men like they're too good for them, or they look at men like they want to use them. The men that they feel like they're too good for, they use for money and shit. Because this stupid broad, I'm not gonna disrespect no black woman like that. This stupid broad said, I did what I had to do as a mother, and I wanted my kids to have a good time, so I prostituted myself for a few hours and brought my kids along so I wouldn't have to have sex, because if my kids wasn't there, I would have had to have sex. And she knows that. So the kids were the blocker in the safety blanket. And I'm going to tell y'all dudes something. Dudes, men, young men especially, old men, you're out the game. I'm almost in the middle of the game. I'm almost on the way out. So I understand life. Young men, don't date no woman with no fucking bunch of kids, bro. Do not date a woman if you don't have children of your own. Do not date no woman with no bunch of kids, bro. Don't do it. Don't do it. You know why? She looking at you as to take care of them children and save her fucking ass, when her children are a byproduct of her failed mistake. Her children are a byproduct of her failed relationship. So it's not your job as a single man without children. It's not your job to pick up her failed slack from her failed relationship, because children are byproducts of a failed relationship. I got 3. I know. No, nobody want to be no child's mother. I got 3 children. The reason I don't have no woman up and down in my house because women don't want to play no mother role. I'm not gonna have no women up in and out my house like on some whole shit in front of my kids. Not gonna do it. Oh yeah, this is Stacy, y'all. Yeah, we're gonna go in the back real quick and get the fuck out of here. Bum ass. That's what the women do. Y'all watch the Disney movie, so I'm going in the back with Charlie, and then you can hear. And then Charlie come out half dressed, beat up, sweaty, looking rough. I'll see you later, little man. Get your bitch ass out of here, Charlie. See, it's not good, women. It's not good. It's nothing. It doesn't play out good at all. The man don't even respect you when you bring in a man will not respect you if you're bringing him in and you putting your child off for him and have sex with him. A man will not respect you if you let him in the house, let him have sex with you while your children are up in the other room. He does not respect you. And he will not take you serious. You are called, that's what men call a jump off. Bro, she was letting me smash her and them kids in the back eating Cheetos, bro. I was in there motherfucker killing her. Laughing at the baby daddy and shit. Man, that nigga lame as hell, bro. His kids dirty as hell, boy. I came over there, gave the little bum ass kid $50, bro. I felt so bad for the little kids. That's what the fuck the men think. They not thinking good like she's a good mother. She's putting her kids in the other room before we can have sex. We're not thinking you're a good mother. We're thinking, damn, this is fucked up. Damn. I broke up with a girl before because the kid came in the room when we was having sex and she said, keep going. I dumped her. I don't play like that. See, real men have respect for children because a real man, especially a father, he understands what it is for somebody to be around a child. A real man / a father understands, bro, damn, I wouldn't want no nigga around my kids. I wouldn't want no other nigga around my kids. So shit, let me do right around this little motherfucking kid right here. Let me do right. Hey, little so-and-so, you wanna go out and play basketball? Nigga ain't got no daddy. You going out and trying to play basketball because you feel sorry for the little man. It ain't because you this and that. You feel sorry for this man because he ain't got no daddy. He looking up to you like you his daddy, and you ain't doing nothing but piping his mama down. So you gonna be like, well, let me sacrifice a little time for this little nigga. Y'all better realize the fuck's going on. All that stepdaddy, baby daddy, that shit was bullshit. That shit was slave lifestyle because we don't know how to manage and operate our lives. So we make mistakes and then carry mistakes on to new mistakes and new situation. Mistake. And and me, even I'm not immune. I chose the wrong woman to have children with. That was my mistake. But guess what? Though? I chose the wrong woman to have children with, but I didn't fucking keep the negative endless cycle of bullshit going. I stepped up as a man. Everybody can't be a fuck up. Some of us got to be good. You know, it's bad out here, man. It's bad out here, man. I never thought I would live in a world where I could just look around and not see much good. I never thought this before because when I was younger, the world was way more positive. But see, as you become older, you become more aware. And then when you become aware, it's no turning back. Once you put the They Live glasses on, once you put your They Live glasses on and you could see the real demons inside the bodies of men, and you could see the demon trying to come out. You could see the demon getting upset when you just speaking the word of righteousness. You could see the demon. You could hear him. They be trying hard to stay in those bodies. They want to jump out and play. They don't want to hide in these ugly, feeble bodies that they're in. They want to come out and play. And I'm going to tell y'all something. They're out here playing. They're not hiding no more. Evil is not hiding. Let me read what this trash chick said. It's garbage can. Let me play that one more time for the people who don't understand. She said early that week, my baby daddy gave me $300. She mismanaged $300 on nails, hair. This is why women are not supposed to take care of children. These type of women are not supposed to be left alone with children. They have nothing to offer a child because they only care about themselves. These type of women like this, and I'm not talking about black women. I'm talking about these modern women, because it's white ones. There's all colors of this shit. I see them every day. They're frustrated, confused, angry, and evil. They only know how to manipulate, con, lie, steal, cheat. That's all these type of women know how to do. They don't know how to be genuine. They don't know how to work hard. They don't appreciate goodness. They don't. Let me play this shit.
All y'all do is sit on this internet and judge people. At the end of
You
the day,
goddamn right. Hold on.
My kids should not go.
We not judging you on the internet. We talking about you because you played yourself. And God's going to judge you. God is going to judge you. He's going to say, my daughter, did you put your children around a strange man just so they can go to a place and this and that man has no allegiance to them, but you made him, did you manipulate that man to take care of these children and do this? Yes. I was wanting my kids to have a good time. Boof. To the vapor she goes.
All y'all do is sit on this internet and judge people. At the end of the day, I did what I had to do as a mother. My kids should not go without living life because I can't afford to do something. Like earlier that week, my baby daddy had gave me like $300.
If you can't afford it, you ain't fucking got it. And this is another thing. Her baby daddy gave her $300. You can buy groceries with that. You could pay some light bill with that. You could pay your phone bill with that. I could do a bunch of shit with $300. I can get oil change with the car for a few dollars. I could do a bunch of shit. I could do a whole lot with $300. But guess what she did with $300? Vanity. This motherfucker spent $300 on hair, lashes, and nails. These women are trash. She didn't buy the kids. Now, she didn't say about the kids, this and that, woody whoop. Trash. After I get off this live right now, I don't even have $300 to right now. But right now, after I get off this live, I'm going to buy my son some shoes because he's growing and he needs a newer pair of shoes. So guess what? That's what a real parent does. I'm not conniving and saying woody whoop. No. You got to take care of your responsibility, man. These people are trash, man. We got to do better, man. I don't know.
Slept on it. I had to get my hair, lashes, nails, and stuff done. So that's what I had to use the money from him for. My kids made good grades and everything in school, and they wanted to go to the fair, and they deserved it. So I seen an opportunity with old dude. Like, okay, he been in my inbox and stuff.
Opportunity. The nigga's a op. She targeting his dumb ass. Yeah, this thirsty nigga right here. Let's see what he about. Let's see if he'll pay.
Begging me to go out, to take me out and stuff like that. So I gave.
Begging you to go out? Or how about courting you and shooting his shot? Begging you, or how about courting you and shooting his shot? Women don't love us no more. These type of women, they don't love us no more. They don't value us no more. They don't understand us no more. They look at us as licks, tricks and licks, and eaters and shit like that. It's bad, man. Let's go.
I conversed with him a little bit, and I invited him out to the fair because I knew he was the type of person that was going to pay for it. So all I did was what I had to do as a mama to make sure my kids can enjoy themselves. So I don't care how y'all look at me and how y'all judge me. I am a damn good mother. It's a lot of moms that wouldn't even do what I do to make my kids happy. I am a good mom. You know, like I'm not attracted to him.
Obviously.
I did what I
She said, I'm gonna read what she said. She said, so my kids really wanted to go to the fair and I couldn't afford to take them. So as a mother, bitch, that ain't no mother. As a prostitute, all right, that's a little bit better. Excuse my language, y'all. Excuse my language. So as a mother, I did what I had to do to make my kids happy. This guy had been trying to take me out for months, but I'm not attracted to him. Stop dating girls and taking them out on dates. They gonna drag you and they don't even fucking like you. And I'm not talking about me. I'm just talking about in general. If you got a chick with a bunch of kids and she wants you to take her out to dinner and this and that, don't take her no goddamn where. For real, bro. This shit is sad, man. They getting played. So I gave him some attention and made him feel good. Anyways, invited him to the fair because I knew he would pay. This is set up. She buttered him up like a biscuit with some honey butter on that bitch, just so he could pay. And she said next, okay, so we leave the fair about 9:30 p.m. and he asked me to come over to his house after I get my kids to bed. I went the fuck off on this man because I guess he thought spending some money meant I was going to give him some. Then the man started apologizing for saying how he could see a future with me and my kids, blah, blah, blah. I told dude, I hope you find your miss right because it ain't me. Then I hung up in his face. He a whole unattractive simp. How are you going to save your children when you're out here manipulating men and playing prostitute? This is why our children are suffering, because their mamas don't even understand that this is a worldwide situation we're in. The daddies don't understand this is a worldwide situation we're in. They think it's isolated incident. Oh, my baby can't breathe at night. It's isolated incident. No, motherfucker. It's a worldwide epidemic we're going through. It's some type of attack. And when I figure out what it is, I'm going to do something about it. Some investigation. I'm going to do something about it. I just haven't figured out exactly what it is. Let me show y'all what's really going on right now, though. I hope y'all are ready. Let me show y'all what's really going on right now before they delete this video. Let's go. Let's go.
Hey, where are you guys moving these kids to? Whoa. Where are you guys moving these kids to? Hey, where are you guys moving these kids to in this black car? Hey, man, where is this going? Where is this driving to?
Just roll up the window, man.
Dude, I can blur your face. This is not looking good. Just all I'm asking is where this is going to, because a lot of these kids go missing. Where is this going to? That's all I want to know.
Okay, so where are you working for? Who are you working for? Roll up the window.
I'm independent media. And I've done a lot of work on this. My videos get millions of views. This is gonna.
Do y'all see who they're getting to do this shit? Migrants. These goddamn migrants that they're letting over here are doing the dirty work of Satan.
Really bad if you roll up the window. Where are you guys taking these kids? That's all we want to know. Where are the kids going?
Okay, what do they tell you? What they tell you?
They won't tell me anything. Look, he's telling me to roll up the window.
Okay.
He's telling me to roll up the window. Where are you taking these kids? It's going to look really bad if you roll up that window, bro. Where are you taking the kids to?
Okay, so who do you work for?
I'm independent. I work for myself. I'm an independent news reporter. Where are you going, man? Who do you...
I don't know what to say.
Whoa.
Sorry, buddy. Sorry. No, I have to...
Where are you going? Where are you taking these kids to?
Sorry, buddy.
Oh, my God. Hey, where are you guys flying to today? Where are you guys driving to?
Why?
Well, a lot of these kids, a third of these kids, according to the New York Times, go missing.
Oh, well, not these.
Not these?
They're with us.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Look at this demon.
I'm just curious. You guys
Look at these demons.
No, sir. It doesn't matter where they're going.
Oh, okay.
We don't need to.
Well, how can we guarantee this kid's safety? Because you're not going to check up on them, right?
We don't know that.
Well, there's a 30-day wellness check that happens after you drop them off, right? And a third of those calls
But
go
again,
unanswered.
you don't know what we're doing, so thank you.
Do you work with
You don't know what we're doing.
or Southwest Key? Hold on. Whoa, do you tell these kids not to talk?
Yeah,
You tell these
and
kids
getting
not to
us
talk?
my permission to be on.
Well,
They tell the kids not to talk.
It said state of New York, this is a public place. Unfortunately. I'll give you some space, that's fine. Hola. ¿Cómo estás, amigos? Yo soy un amigo, no problema. No problema. ¿Qué país tú? Guatemala, Honduras, El Salvador. ¿Qué país? What? No problema, es América. Es América, no problema aquí.
Look, he called this devil.
¿Qué pasa?
Hold up. The motherfucking man called the devil. He called the devil. He's like, yo, bro, they got down. He's like, we're going to keep walking. He told the girl to keep walking.
You okay?
Look at this shit.
Hey, what company do you work for? Can I know that? Huh? What company do you work for? That's all I want to know. I mean, it's a public concern with these kids. You know, a lot of men are going missing. It's in Department of Homeland Security documents that someone can get delivered into the hands of sex traffickers. I'm not saying that you're doing that, but I'm saying it does happen. This is known. I'm saying, are you MVM, Southwest Key? That's what we want to know.
Look, he's tracking him down. God bless this man. God bless this man for doing this.
Not do that, bitch.
Yeah, don't touch me.
Get the fuck out of here.
Don't touch me, dude.
Can you go?
Don't touch me.
Can you go? You're asked to leave.
Don't touch me,
No,
dude.
you're not. Nobody's touching you.
All right, all right, all right.
Bye.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't get out.
Sell out.
Goodbye.
Sell
Why
out.
you getting in my face?
Goodbye.
Why you
Sell
getting in my
out.
face?
Goodbye, bro. Goodbye.
Why
bro.
you getting in my
got nothing
face?
to do here. Goodbye, bro.
What's the name of this place?
Look,
Your business. Goodbye.
the Children's Village. It's called the Children's Village.
You're looking for problems. It's not good.
I don't want any problems.
You out here looking for problems is not good.
I'm asking you, where are these kids going?
Have a blessed day.
Where are these kids going?
Have a blessed day, bro.
Where are these kids going?
Have a blessed day, bro.
Sir, what's going on in there? There's kids in that car.
Disperse the area, please.
I'm happy to disperse the area. Can you tell me who I'm going to have to call the police if you're not going to tell me because there's kids in that car. What is this place? I'm with myself, but I saw there were some kids in the back of that car.
Stop filming me.
Okay, I'll stop filming you, but it's very concerning that there's kids in the back of that car.
Put the camera down, please.
Well, this is for my own safety because you're approaching me. You're approaching me.
I'm not approaching you.
Why are you approaching me?
I'm security on this property.
Okay, but there's some very strange activity with kids in the car.
Wow.
Who are the kids?
I can't tell you these things. I'm security.
All right,
I can't tell you these
but there's kids
things.
in that car. What's going on?
I can't tell you that information.
Why are you guys driving these kids around?
I can't tell you no information.
Is this legal?
I can't tell you no information. This is private property.
All right, I'll get off the private property, but I'm gonna have to call the police. But what is this place?
I'm not answering no questions.
What is this? Where are we? Who's in the car? Hey, where are you guys moving these kids to?
So I did some research. I did some research. Look, Children's Village. It's a real place. It's a bunch of them. it says the Children's Visit nonprofit organization.
Are you done?
Bro, go ahead, bro.
Are you
No, I'm not done. Call me. I'm not done yet, bro. Give me a minute and I'll be done. Get dressed. Put your clothes on so we can go. Hold on. So, there's a bunch of these motherfucking places. And guess what? They're hiring. They're hiring. They're hiring. They're hiring. They need sellouts. They need sellouts. They need sellouts. Check this out. The jobs, they're hiring so much. Like, they're just hiring. No. Look. The Children's Village is hiring $16 an hour for a security officer right now in my town. $16 an hour to be a fucking sellout. And a loser would think that's some money. That ain't even no money. Motherfuckers selling out for $16 an hour. That's the nigga who said, bro, get out of here, bro. Get out of here, bro. I'm just security, bro. That's what they're doing. Gatekeeping this shit. And behind them, God knows what's going on with them children. I'm not going to say too much. It's not my business. But that's what I'm here for. Let me show y'all some more shit. Gripping content. They deleted this one video, y'all. I had the video. 24/6. Let me pause this. I had a video where they were pulling kids out of a makeshift thing in the bed of a truck. They had them in their stage, like packed like sardines in there. Trafficking them. This shit is running deep now. Let's go.
Tag 14 is dead in the water. We're in a mayday situation. We have the MRAP in front of us.
Look, this is EMS audio, police and scanner audio between the firemen and the savers, the paramedics. This is scanner audio. Listen to what's going on with Helene. So we better pray for this fucking Milton bullshit. The largest, this Milton that's about to hit right now, Florida, that's probably hitting them right now. This is the largest recorded ever in the Earth's history. Well, it's gonna hit them tomorrow, I think. Tomorrow. It's the largest in Earth recorded history storm. They said some dumb shit like that. The fuck out of here, man.
Tag 14 is dead in the water. We're in a mayday situation. We have the MRAP in front of us with no way out of this water. We have multiple people, including juveniles, trapped. Are any resources available to send our way? Over. have a 13-year-old, 3-year-old in a house with no oxygen, no power. They've receiving multiple 911 calls about multiple fatalities, houses collapsed. I need help getting people out of River Street. I still can't get them all out of here. 10-4, I'm heading your way. If they don't move any faster, we're all going to be cooked.
Damn. This is.
There are 25 families stuck. They painted an X in a nearby field, needing supplies. Let me give you a little update. I got more information. The daughter got rescued last night from the Subaru Outback. She's at Percival School. The neighbors saw her parents were trying to get out, and a Toyota Tacoma got swept away. That's the reason we need to get down to the house to see if they're still in the house or not. My kids and my mom will be coming out to the interstate. I need you to grab them, please.
That's a police officer.
Where are they at? We should be coming through the woods. They're at the 440.
The police officer was calling the police to come save his mom. He out there trying to save people doing his shit. He was too far away. Can't get to him. This motherfucker calling the EMS, his homeboys and paramedic, EMS, whatever it is, fire department, whatever, to go save his mom, his wife, and his children. Running in the woods because they got to evacuate the water. Ain't no house gonna get blown away. They had to run and evacuate on feet. And most people didn't make it. There's hundreds of bodies. Hundreds. They said the smell of death is so bad that, man, come on, man.
Search and rescue on scene, confirmed 2-10-7. Thank you. 1100, you copy? Yes, sir. You can get a hold of my wife, tell her what we're doing, and then tell Amanda to get a hold of Chase's wife out. Copy that. I'm on the phone with Morgan right now. Stand by. Thank you. Go ahead. There's a 2,000-pound propane tank coming down the main channel of the river, just past all locations.
He said it's a 2,000-pound propane tank floating down the river, full of propane. 2,000 pounds. Boom. Y'all better understand, man, that was pure hell for them people, man. How does a 2,000-pound propane tank float down the ocean? I mean, down the road. You know why? Because they had river roads. Rapping river. Rapping water. Man, that shit, man. Another storm will put us out of business, man. This Milton is about to do something, man. Damn. That Milton about to do something to them people, man. And there's a lot of good people that live in Florida, man. Florida is a wonderful place, man. It's a lot of good people that live in Florida, man. They're getting better and better with these storms, too. These storms are getting more perfect and more fired up every time. That motherfucker, what is that? Like Helene? Oh my God, Helene is the only hurricane I know that went up the mountains. That hurricane went up the water, into the land to the left, down, and went back to the right out, and it made a big, like an oval. It did a bunch of damage. So they can turn that motherfucker now, basically. Basically, they can control it now. Whoever, the big bad wolf, I'm talking about. The big bad wolf can control it now. Like an eraser. You know how you take an eraser? You erase some shit when you messed up. When you're drawing, you messed up. You take your eraser and erase it. That's what that is. And then Kamala cackling. Kamala will come in after it's all said and done. In the town where her husband, Albemarle, the lithium company named Albemarle was her husband's. He's the top investor. Kamala Harris's husband is the top investor in Albemarle, and it's a lithium company. They were trying to buy out those land from the people to get the lithium. And the people probably, ain't nobody trying to give up their house. They own them shits, bro. Them people been there for hundreds of years. Those are real Americans. So now, under the martial law, land can be seized and all that. Let me show y'all something. Let me see if I got the footage. Hold on. Okay, you good. Look, let me see if I got the footage. Yep, I got it. Listen to this, y'all. This is in Florida right now. Mandatory evacuations. They're kicking people off their land. They're kicking people off their land. I told y'all what's going on.
It's getting real. Moving into the area as the storm impacts our community. The time to leave is now. This is the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office. Mandatory evacuation has been ordered for your area. Please leave now. We anticipate significant.
Well, it's getting real.
Watch this, y'all. Did Hurricane Milton cause any damage? Oh, it's not on yet. Okay. Yeah. But if you ask Siri, I don't got Siri on my phone. If you ask Siri, fuck all that, man. Y'all better realize, man, the big bad wolf is erasing shit. He's mad. I don't know if he's mad. What the hell, man? This Joe Biden administration done did a number to our country. If there was a mass storm in the ocean, right? And I was the president, right? If there was a hurricane in the ocean and I was the president, I would drop a bomb in that bitch to stop it. You know, like, why don't they just try to stop the storm? It must be a natural occurrence, woo-doo, yeah, whatever, yeah. Why don't they try to stop the storms? You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't just drop a bomb in the ocean. I would drop a small ass bomb in the top of the storm to maybe stop it from flowing. They don't try to do nothing. They just watch it. It's the biggest storm ever. It's gonna hit. And the motherfuckers just get hit and nobody says nothing. And they blame you if you didn't leave your home with all your belongings. They blame you for not uprooting. They blame you for sticking around and trying to think that storms were once what they was, rain and wind. These storms now, they're not rain and wind storms. These are death storms. These are eraser storms. The big bad wolf is erasing shit. The big bad wolf is huffing, puffing, and blowing shit down. And he don't care no more. I used to be like, damn, why the big bad wolf stop caring? That nigga stopped caring. He stopped caring. He don't care no more. I love y'all. Pray for Florida. Pray for North Carolina. They about 2 weeks into this shit. Suffering. I seen videos today, y'all. It's supposed to be a no-fly zone in over there, right? Where the affected people are at. I've seen a fucking video because all of the people in America in that surrounding area, North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee, all the great people are banding together and they're putting in efforts and they're giving a bunch of shit with supplies and they're doing it together. Guess what I seen today? In a no-fly zone, a helicopter all blacked out. I'm almost done. In an all blacked out helicopter, he came through and blew. He got low to the ground and blew away a bunch of their supplies because they had them all stacked up and staged to distribute them, where people can come pull in and get some real supplies, or you can go take them to wherever the fuck. The people are helping each other, and the powers that be come in with an all blacked out helicopter. Who can fly a helicopter in an all black no fly zone? Only the big boys. Only the big dog. Can't no private person fly their own helicopter in a no fly zone. Guess what they did? They tipped the wings and made they made a bunch of people's the supply just flatter around. I watched that today. They don't want you to survive, my nigga. They know we're gonna love on each other and take care of each other. That's why Helene wasn't enough. They coming with this new nigga Milton. Old Milton ass nigga coming in. So I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. We better do something and wake up, because I ain't slept all night because my son didn't breathe and I was fucked up, slick. I'm feeling sick. What are we gonna do? Are we all just waiting for Hurricane Milton to come wipe us away? Or are you going to at least use your voice and say, hey, y'all, we need to do better and vote against these evil Kamala Harrises. We need to vote at the very least, vote against Kamala Harris, at the very least. Because like I said, her husband is the number one investor in Albemarle, which is a lithium company. And that motherfucking lithium company has stake in North Carolina, because I guess, to my understanding, North Carolina is mineral and lithium rich. What part of North Carolina did they hit? The mountains, the foothills, where minerals are still rich. There will be no more landmass coming up in the future, because all of it will get mined and ored, because man is weak and man is weird. Even when Donald Trump gets in, he's going to mine and ore the whole America. There's so much oil and it's everywhere. More oil than ever Saudi Arabia. Yeah, because they satellite found that shit. And guess what they're gonna do? Big bad wolf your land to come get your motherfucking resource. Donald Trump's one of them too, but I would rather a Donald Trump be in office than a Kamala be in office, because Kamala is weird and crazy. At least Donald is a straight shooter. Respect the straight shooter. I respect the straight shooter way more than I respect somebody who would laugh in my face when I turn around. You know, in that Bruce Lee movie, you ever watch the Bruce Lee movie Chinese Connection? One of my favorite movies. Hey, y'all, chill out. Stop whispering and all that. Put my money back in my wallet. And hold on, chill. Leave my money alone. Look, in the movie Chinese Connection, the dude was the old man. Was betraying Bruce Lee, and the dudes who were loving, they were following Bruce Lee, his workers, his employees, the old man, and they loved Bruce Lee. They were fucking with Alun, Alun. They loved Alun. So when don't do that, man. So when Alun, they was about to betray him, the old man laughed and smiled in the young dude's, his worker's face, but when they turned around, he pulled a knife out and stabbed them in the back after he laughed in their face and stabbed them in the back. That's Kamala Harris. Because after Kamala Harris is given, do y'all know that they're rescuing and saving the illegal migrants that's in those hurricanes that affected? They rescued them and gave them full aid. But the real Americans who are there, stuck there, and houses got wiped away and neighborhoods and towns got wiped away, they get $750. That's less than a paycheck of mine. And I struggle with, you know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? So imagine if you lose everything and then the government says you get $750, like a paycheck, or like a work week, 2-week paycheck at a $12, $13 an hour job, $14 an hour job. That is sad, man. Hey, chill or get out of here, because I'm almost done. That is sad. You feel what I'm saying? Stop whispering. Shut up. AI can hear whispers and microphone can hear whispers. I'm almost done. We're about to go. Y'all ain't even dressed. Put my money up and go get dressed so I can do y'all's hair and we can leave. That's all we got. Go put some pants on so we can get ready to leave. Help find Leilani, go find an outfit for Kai. Something nice and clothes, the clean clothes. And you go put something nice on too. Go ahead. Go. I'm almost done. I'm gonna tie this up and I'm done. But I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Go ahead, big man. Get on. Yeah, I haven't slept because of my man's choking all night because they turn on the I can't breathe machine at night. You know, it's really messed up, man. Close that door. It's really messed up what we have to endure, but we have to endure. You know, our ancestors had to endure slavery. They had to endure persecution and perjury and all that shit. So I guess we have to endure what we're enduring, man. We just got to be strong. But at the end of the day, we can. And I'm about to start going to my local governments. I'm not even lying to y'all. I'm about to start going to government. And even though I think that's pointless because I watch people go to government and say prolific stuff at the city council meetings. And they say something real and prolific. And then they'll hear what they're saying, but they won't do anything about it. So that's just a place where you can vent your frustrations. That's it. And so I'd rather just vent my frustrations here on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And then I could at least let it be heard around the world as much as it can be without the shadow ban. I mean, with the shadow ban. You know, so I appreciate y'all for tuning in. It's your big homie. It's all about the kids, man. I'm about to go ahead, get out here and make some lunch real quick, take the kids, and yeah, we're gonna have a good day because I'm off today, but I'm sleepy as fuck, y'all. I ain't been to rest. And that's another thing too. If you want to win a war, you have to destabilize your enemy. You have to make them where they can't sleep. You have to make them to where they can't function properly. So when you come in with your attack, they'll be off balance, destabilized. During World War II is when the Spanish flu hit. Look it up. During World War II is when the Spanish flu hit and it killed like 19 million people. And all the soldiers was on the front line sick with boot rot and sick, had boot foot, and they were sick and just all in the trenches messed up, but they were fighting. You know what I'm saying? So what I mean to say to y'all is we're about to witness and face something because the destabilization process has begun. So when the destabilization process begins, that means the Big Bang comes after that because they want you to be weak and vulnerable. So I pray to God we stay strong enough to endure whatever this destabilization process is because it's rough. You know, even me, I can't breathe at night. It's rough. It's just like, how can you not be breathing? How can you your lungs just turn off or turn down at night? It's like somebody just turns your lungs down at night. You know, turn down the lungs. You be straight all day long, anywhere you go. At night, turn that shit down. It's really sad. For me, my shit I can't get a deep breath. I can't even take a deep breath at night. So look, this is why I tell y'all, let me give you another solution. Oxygen. You better have you some fucking oxygen. You better have you some fucking oxygen because I'm going to tell you something. When the brain is not getting enough air, it's not getting enough oxygen. And the brain lacks oxygen for a certain amount of time, you can go brain dead. So you need rushes and bursts of oxygen when we're going through what we're going through. You know, this is what I've been using. This is what this shit got me through the COVID virus. It got me through all this shit, man. What I do is test it and true. I don't recommend. I'm not a doctor. I don't give you no medical advice. I'm telling you the lack of oxygen in the brain will cause brain dead or problems with cognition. Because right now, my cognitive skills are off. I done spilled a cup of coffee and a cup of juice this morning. My brain's not functioning to its full capacity because I've been up all night. Not because I want to, because I can't sleep when my man's is choking. And then, you know, but y'all think y'all going through this by yourself. It's thousands of kids going through this nationwide. And it's like, why us? What do? We ain't do nothing though. They just turned on their machines. And when the machines, everybody's not meant to make it past the machine level. I call it the breaking process. Everybody's not gonna make it through the breaking process, but please try your best to do what you can to make it through the breaking process. The children, they don't deserve what's happening to them. But see, a lot of these dumb, naive children, they weren't taught realities. So they're going to learn a harsh reality. Let me say that again. A lot of these dumb children were not taught reality. So they're going to learn a harsh reality. Because just because you want to keep your child protected and not tell them about the shit that's really going on, when it's happening to your child, if he knew it was going to happen, he could do something to defend himself about it. But if your child didn't know about the problems of life, then your child will live his life like there is no problems. Do you fucking understand what I'm saying? Are you raising your child to fail, or are you raising your child to succeed? Because a child that doesn't understand failures will become a failure. A child that doesn't understand success will never become successful. I teach my child to be successful, not a failure. I teach them about failure so they will not become a failure. I make them aware of what failing is. I make them aware of what winning is. Y'all better understand, all that stuff that they try to make us realize was important was never important, because they're bringing in kids who don't speak no English here, and they're going to inseminate them into the culture. Whatever means they are, good, bad, or indifferent, they're inseminating them into the culture. And they don't know how to speak English, write, or read, or nothing. But what they doing in that children's village, God needs to do something about that. But I don't think it's not what people think. God is not what people think. You know, it's never what you think it is. It's always shit going on out here, you know? So you just got to protect yourself. You got to be vigilant. You can't think God's coming to save you, or the government's coming to save you. You can't think they're coming to save your kids. You got to save your fucking kids. So all those parents, POWs, who, you know, their parents died in war or were misplaced or displaced, they're doing something with their children. I love y'all so much. Y'all better wake up. It's almost too late. It's almost too late. I can literally see too much happening and too quick. I'm watching too much evil happening too quick. And then when I see greatness, like a baby being born, or I see a couple holding hands, or I see, you know, a couple kissing, or I see, you know, good people bonding together and loving and cookout, good meal dinner, family dinner. When I see shit like that, it gives me hope. But as I see that, I see way more worse. I love y'all. Wake up. Appreciate y'all.